Dang, animated movies are really picking up this year. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this. My name is Brandon Aries, and welcome to The Sanctuary. I finally got around to watching the new animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem movie. And oh my gosh, I'm so happy I watched this. When I was a kid, I loved watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then I remember I had a Mega Bloks set that had like cartoon play slime that you would throw into the set. It was so cool. Though I want to say over the past 15-ish years, I've kind of been in and out with the Ninja Turtle stuff. Like I haven't seen the newer stuff other than this movie. I think the last movie I watched was like the TMNT in 2008. So animation wise, it's a big step up. Like the art style and animation that they used here really reminded me of the Spider-Verse like animation where you can see the actual drawing lines and the different pen strokes. I think this looks good for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles universe. I think it gives it a new vibrant feeling to this different universe. I stand by that strongly because over the years they have a history of looking bad, but this is good. This is a step in a great direction. I'm just going to say it right now. This movie is like one of the best meta castings in a while. I mean, you have Maya Rudolph, John Cena, Seth Rogen, Rose Byrne, Giancarlo Esposito, Jackie Chan, Ice Cube, Paul Rudd, Post Malone, Hannibal Buress, Mr. Beast is in this movie. That is insane. Now I want to go over the casting choices that I just absolutely love that really stood out to me. First things first, we got to talk about the Turtles. I think they were amazing. I think they really helped show the youth of today's generation. And you kind of get that genuine belief that these turtles are actually teenagers. I think over the years, the Ninja Turtles have been more so perceived as like beginner adults. But in this movie, they give off the vibe of teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. With that comes so many pop culture references, and I absolutely love the music choices that they had for this film. Though I will say some of the jokes that they use kind of show the time period that they're in. And I'm not saying that it's necessarily a bad thing, but I'm saying in the long run, it might work against them. Like, I can't believe the Turtles used the term Riz. Ice Cube as Superfly was perfect. Now, I'm not one to believe that Ice Cube is a great actor, but this role of Superfly was literally made for him. I'm not an Ice Cube hater. To take on such a big role of being the main villain is a lot. And he made it look like it was no problem. And I think part of that is because, in a way, he was kind of just playing himself, like just playing a guy having a good time, but also being serious when he needs to be. Jackie Chan's role as Master Splinter feels kind of cathartic because of all the years that I remember even seeing him with his martial arts, his stunts, and Rush Hour, etc. He's just been such a great mentor for anybody. I mean, Karate Kid, that's kind of a bad example. Anyway, I think seeing him in this role as not just a father, but a teacher, a mentor, but a concerned parent actually came out really nicely. I'll tell you one role that was unexpectedly funny and I wanted so much more of, even though there was a good amount of it, was Paul Rudd as Mondo Jack. They got to go. He was just complete like Dylan Dudical, total bro vibe. But this movie really drives home the point of being different and having trouble being accepted for having that difference. A big factor that all of us need to take in is that we're all different. We're all unique in our own special way. And that's what makes it so good about being different, is that somebody is always bringing something different to the table. The fight scenes and the transitions in this film were amazing. Oh my gosh. When you think just the animation and the casting is good, then the fighting and the ninja techniques of the Ninja Turtles bring it up to 11. On top of that, we have the final battle, which was just so action-packed. I was so into it to a point where I was practically like rooting for the Ninja Turtles. Like, go kick his ass. Like the amount of hype I had was the same amount of hype they had for bacon, egg, and cheese. We outside! And the ending really drives everything home full circle. I gotta say, I really like this movie. And if there is going to be a sequel, I would like to go see it. I think the Ninja Turtles universe is kind of put into like the superhero bracket, but it always gets overlooked. Like the stories that can be made into this animated style are practically endless, and especially over the past few years, but those are a little darker. Though overall, I'm very pleased with this film. I mean, the animation, the casting, the fight scenes, the story, all great factors. Does it have some cons? Yes, but every film does. Not every film is a perfect 10. But those are my thoughts on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. What did you think? Are you going to see it? Let me know your thoughts down below. If you like this video, please be sure to drop a like. It is always so much appreciated here in the Sanctuary. And if you're new, press that subscribe button. And next to that is a notification bell for every week this lover boy pops up in your feed. And in case, see, I got some kids today, we don't see you. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace.